it is.
Who the hell lives here anyway?
No idea. But this is definitely the address. Been scoping the place out for the past few days. No one's home. And here we are.
Whoa. This place is humongous. Where do we even start?
We'll start by finding a way in. And then we can take the grand tour.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your first play Uncharted 4 Thief's End, Part 17. Here we are in Chapter 16.
You think this place has an alarm?
Let's try and find a way in that doesn't involve breaking a window.
And let me see. Right around here is where our first treasure is.
Jeez. What do you think a place like this costs?
I think knowing the answer would make me sad.
Should be like right on this bench, unless it's on a different bench. And I guess there are a couple benches around here, so let me kind of do the... Guess it might be out here in the outer area. Ah, there we go, okay. This is a totally different bench. And this is a toy soldier. So that's the only treasure that's out here. We'll have to actually go inside the mansion to find the rest of the treasures and collectibles. Try to figure out where Sam is.
Pretty sure the front door will be locked. See? What'd I tell you?
It was worth a try.
Kind of similar to, I believe, Chapter 6, when Sam said the door was locked and you could walk up to it, and it was just an optional kind of throwaway bit of dialogue to actually shake the door to see if it was truly locked or not.
Alright. Let's look around back, huh?
And so this is after...
Hey, Nathan. Look. It's an open window.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Follow me.
So this is after Chapter 2, when they're supposed to...
Okay. Give me your hand.
Go and get their mom's stuff from a place across town, and this is when we actually get to see
There you go.
them do it. Figure out it, yeah. Because I have to figure out a different way to get up.
Come on, Nathan.
Whoa. Spooky.
Oh, here. I brought a spare.
So, are we looking for any particular room?
And just keep an eye out for any books, journals, any kind of research papers, you know?
Nothing in here.
That's actually what a lot of this is going to be, is opening these white boxes to try to find what we're looking for.
Nope.
It's not gonna be inside it. The boxes are filled with old traveling and camping equipment.
And these notes here are, you don't actually collect them because I guess young Nate doesn't have a need for these notes, but they actually tell a story, like some backstory to this house and the people who live in it. And so I'm gonna try to find all of them, and I'll read them to kind of give you the like the story of what happened here and like who the people are, because it is kind of important. It's not that important, but it is kind of important. But so I'll go ahead and read here. Miss Evelyn, my name is Kenichiro Namba. I recently attended your lecture at the Adventures Lodge last week regarding your recent find, the set of Tokugawa-era armor you obtained off the coast of Okinawa. Your presentation was utterly fascinating, though I was surprised by the condescending tone of the questions from the audience. I believe recognition and respect for one's work should not be contingent on race or gender. I imagine we have both struggled in that regard. I write today because I have come into possession of what I believe to be French jousting armor, though I am not completely certain of the date nor the country of origin. If you have any time to spare, I would appreciate the insight of someone with your expertise. Apologies if this is too forward, but I will only be in the city for another month. In September, I travel to Iceland to study a Viking burial site, and I would deeply regret missing the opportunity to speak with you further. I am staying at the Lennox. If you wish to contact me, I sincerely hope you do. Kindest regards, Kenichiro Namba. So this is and you can see what he looks like and the jousting armor there. And so this is the first note in this bit of backstory here. And once you're done reading them, you cannot pick them back up, so you need to make sure you get a good look at them.
Down we go.
And so there's nothing up in the attic.
So, how do we find them?
What, Mom's notebooks? I mean, don't you remember? She always used that off-white leather binding.
Yeah, I know, but it's such a large place. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
And I believe this should be the first room. Let me see here. This might be the second note. Dear Eddie, greetings from Peru. I hope my letter arrives safely. There is no post office here, only a small patch of grass serving as a runway and slow boats up the Manu River. I wish you could have seen the howler monkeys yesterday, bright orange creatures with expressive faces and ample curiosity. I would not describe the noise they make as a howl, however, it is like a hurricane wind mixed with a lion's roar. Were it not illegal and dangerous, I would bring home one for you as a pet. Your mom is busying herself with preparations for tomorrow's excursion into the jungle, where we hope to conclude our research. She sends her love. I promise when you are older, we shall bring you on our trips so that you might experience the larger world for yourself. Be good for grandmother, study hard, and we shall see you in a month. Love, Dad.
Was this your house?
And so you can see that the woman who owns the house, and that's Kenichiro Namba there. So it's they probably got together and ended up getting married and had at least a son. They might have had more children.
Hey, these boxes remind you of anything?
But from what I remember, it's just a son.
Every place we ever lived.
Exactly.
I remember Dad was always like, why bother unpacking? We're just gonna move again in a month.
Yep. Always the asshole.
And so that should have been the second letter that we found. I don't believe I've missed any letters, because you can kind of get an idea of where the letters are and kind of what they look like.
Here we go. White leather. Sam, I think I found one.
For real?
No. It's not one of Mom's.
You got the right idea, though. Let's keep looking.
Relics of Tokugawa Ieyasu Kenichiro Namba, Kyoto University. That's what that says on there. So that was that optional conversation was one of the things that we have to find. Have to keep going, though.
Call me crazy, but this looks like a Ming Dynasty vase.
Nathan, who in their right mind would have a Ming Dynasty vase just sitting around like that?
Yeah. It's probably a knockoff of some kind.
Yeah, of course it is, right?
Right.
You can actually kind of, I'm not sure, Nate keeps kind of like bringing the flashlight down when I keep trying to point it. Yeah, you can kind of see the light. If I can get it a better shot. Now, I'll try to get it out of this cramped hallway, but if you shine a flashlight in someone's face,
here, let's do it together. You ready?
They'll kind of like squint and look away.
Push! Push! What the hell?
It's some sort of sarcophagus.
Yeah. Look around. This whole place is filled with sarcophaguses. Or sarcophagi.
Sam, this is real.
What is this place? Well, let's go find out.
And so we just keep, and let's see, this might be a better area. You can kind of, nah, I guess
Hey,
he's...
do me a favor. When I die, bury me in one of these.
Sure. Can I mummify you and put your organs in a jar too?
On second thought, maybe not.
Maybe. He was doing it in the hallway. I'll try to get a better, you know,
This one's
view
Roman.
of him.
3rd, maybe 4th century.
Well, still, I can't really get a good view of him.
Hey, you recognize that one?
I've seen something like it before.
Reclining figures. It's Etruscan.
That's right.
Yeah. Husband and wife. And buried together. It's kind of dark. In like an awesome sort of way.
Yeah.
This place is like a damn museum.
Think they've got a dinosaur wing?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Thought there was another thing to look at here.
Organ jars. Cool.
See, maybe now he'll do it. Ah, well, you saw it in the hallway. I'm not gonna keep wasting time with it. I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so here it is, actually. Yep, this is actually the next treasure that I was looking for. A toy seaplane. Okay, so, we'll keep going now. There's only actually 2 more things to find. An optional conversation. Actually, 2 more optional conversations, and then one more treasure later in the chapter.
Here's another one. Nope.
I do believe this is an ancient Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo. I was the funny one. Always was.
Now maybe he'll do it. Come on, Sam. Yep, okay, you kind of see him squinting and kind of move his head to look to get out of the beam. I don't believe there's anything in here to find.
Hey, Nathan, check me out. Now who am I? Huh? Dr. Livingston, come on!
Nice.
I was gonna say there should be another letter here.
Man, what I wouldn't give to get an invite like this.
No, maybe not. Please join us at the Adventures Lodge for our annual holiday gala. December 21st, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., 5 p.m. open bar, 6 p.m. buffet dinner, 7 p.m. presentation by President Charles M. Walsh on his recent expedition to Africa, 8 p.m. new member initiation. Silent auction ends at 9 p.m. Please RSVP by December 1st. It's been a while. I do hope you'll join us this year, Charles. So I thought that was another note, but sadly it wasn't. I kind of didn't figure, you know, they would be right here in the kitchen like that, but wasn't sure.
I just read this one.
Oh yeah? Is it any good?
It's kind of incredible. It's about the first Western woman to visit Lhasa. I'll get there myself one day.
we going?
Huh?
Well, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Okay, well. Here we go. India.
Yeah, we'll visit the Taj Mahal.
Round and round she goes. Soviet Union. Let's go to Moscow.
Yeah, it might be a tad difficult to get in. I always wanted to see the Red Square, though.
Let's try again. England. Sure would be cool to see Windsor Castle. Right, Sam?
Hey, don't look at me. It's not my fault you weren't born yet. It's not like I remember much of it anyways. And it wasn't that cool.
Uh-huh. Okay, one last spin. Brazil.
Hey, now you're talking. All kinds of undiscovered places in the rainforest.
And all kinds of undiscovered tribes with poison darts.
Yeah, that too.
Alright, let me see. Guess I can't interact with that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Hey, check it out.
I don't know where he disappeared to, so why his voice is so muffled. But you can put it. Let me see if I can try to get into the moonlight and get a better view of this. Yeah, you can kind of see him wearing the. It's not gonna let me see him from the front really well, sadly, but.
Check out these African ritual masks. There's at least 3 different religions here.
But there's a couple different. Excuse me. There's a couple different helmets you can wear. Actually, I passed this one the first time I played the game, and it was a little bit farther in when I picked up the first one. Yeah, you can wear. You don't have to wear any of them. You can wear every single one. You can just pick which one you like and wear it. You know, the entire time. It doesn't really matter. But we'll keep going.
Fertility totems.
Hey, aren't you a little young to be looking at that stuff?
Aren't you a little old to be making that joke?
Never too old.
See, there should be some more stuff here.
Wow. This table's as big as the ones in the orphanage dining hall.
I bet the food here was better.
Wouldn't take much.
Damn, they must have thrown some great parties in here.
Judging by the artifacts, they certainly had enough money for it.
Yeah. Looks like it's been a long time since the last one, though.
Evelyn, it's 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning here, which means it's afternoon in Arabia. I hope you are finding the heat bearable. The Queen of Sheba at least had an entourage accompanying her and her treasure on her journey to Solomon. Thanks to my foolish behavior, you are retracing that journey alone. We always agreed that we should strive to live a life of our own choosing, free of regret and missed opportunities. At the airport, my thoughts were not of the present, but of the future. I simply have a hard time reconciling the whirlwind life we live around the world versus the one we live at home. No matter how intense our disagreement, I should not have cast doubt on your commitment to our family. I deserved your admonishment, and I understand why you left without me. In the spirit of Solomon, we must find a way to seek compromise. Until then, I wish you the very best of luck. Edmund and I shall be eagerly awaiting your return. Love, Ken. So you can kind of get an idea that things weren't well with their marriage with that one. But as we go on, you can kind of, you'll see more and more little details of that.
Check out this crazy demon helmet.
Is that a Viking helmet?
Come on. You know Viking helmets don't have horns? It's Persian.
Oh, my bad.
Can you imagine being the one to actually uncover these things?
Must be something, right?
Haven't found a whole. You can kind of get an idea of just the pace of this. I mean, you can skip most of this and get through this chapter really quickly. But I'm just trying to take the time, to search through everything.
Oh, Lawrence of Arabia.
Always wanted to see that flick. Never got around to it, though.
Let me see here. Should actually be where we can find another conversation somewhere in this area. I think. Place is so big, and it's just the pace of it kind of, you know, it's so slow that I kind of get, like, lose track of where I am, and it's dark and it doesn't.
Nice. Liven up the place.
Since when do you like classical music?
Excuse me, I am a man of many tastes.
Oh, wow. They knew Amelia Earhart.
No kidding. Man, they knew all the cool people.
June 8th, 1937. My dearest E, your journey to El Mirador sounds fantastic. Did the Mayans leave anything behind for you? Look forward to hearing more in person upon my return. Yours, A. Earhart. I actually think I missed that the first time playing through the game. So worried about trying to find the treasure that's here somewhere that I did skip. You know, I skipped this Persian helmet that I'm wearing now, and I think I might even have skipped this book depending on what it says.
Damn it.
The Maya
Knows
civilization.
about everything in the world, but nothing from Mom.
It's a big house. Don't give up yet.
The Maya civilization. Marie Carrillo. I guess that's the University of San Carlos in Guatemala, I believe. I don't really speak, I believe that was Spanish. I don't think it was Portuguese. This is actually the first helmet that I picked up.
Samurai.
Eh? You recognize the crest?
Hollyhock leaves are, let's see, don't tell me, Tokugawa clan.
Yeah, right you are.
And this is probably the same set of armor that was mentioned in that first note that we, you know, found earlier. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss any notes or anything like that. But obviously, I'm trying to find the treasure. Let me see.
Okay. I don't think Mom's journals are anywhere in here. Let's check upstairs.
Pick this one up, see what this says.
Is that a letter?
What's left of it?
Have to read it like
Someone
this.
wanted to buy their stuff. Guess they said no.
Not like they needed the money.
I wouldn't want to part with the stuff either.
Allow the sarcophagus to join its fellows from Amenhotep's tomb in our museum. I certainly understand your reluctance. You did beat us to the find after all, but our offer is more than generous, and I can assure you it will be treated and displayed with the proper care and respect due the sarcophagus and the effort undertaken to retrieve it. You have enjoyed its magnificence in your home for years. It is time to share it with the rest of the world. I hope you will consider my offer. Yours sincerely, Peter K. GR Acquisitions. I think I missed that one too. My first playthrough as well. Let me see. Guess I can start that back up again if I want to. Still looking around trying to find that.
Going it alone.
Adventure Life, Lost Treasures of Zion, I believe is how that's pronounced. X-I-A-N, or X-I-A-N. Should be something in here somewhere. I believe this is that optional conversation I was looking for.
They've got your favorite book here.
Which one?
A general history of the robberies and murders of the most notorious pirates.
Yeah, more like a generally made-up history. Even the author's name is a fake.
Supposed to, man, I hope I didn't like look at it prematurely, because Sam's not in here. Man, that stinks. I hope, like I said, I hope I didn't
A dragon gone. Hmm. Looks like it's from Southeast Asia.
Man, that stinks. That's probably is because I didn't find it first, and now he's trying to get upstairs wherever he is now. Man, that sucks.
Jousting armor. Looks French.
So that's probably the French armor that, again, referencing from the first note. Man, that sucks. That's probably exactly what it is. It's because the optional conversations in this game, you have to kind of get them immediately once you pass the area, because if you don't, I can't even get in the door. Or maybe I have to let Sam get in the door.
Mom's stuff might be in one of these rooms. We gotta find another way in.
Which stinks, because now I'm going to have to run through this chapter again to find, try to get back to those optional conversations.
It's locked.
But the actually you have to kind of be in the area. Maybe now that he's back down here, maybe I can go into this. I'll try to go in here.
Hey, the air vent.
Crap. Okay.
Up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That could get us into the room below it.
Not us. You.
What?
I can't fit in there. Can you handle it?
You kidding me? Can I handle it?
All right. Let's see what you got then.
Yeah, it's just like in the last chapter. Once you get to a certain point, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe he'll follow me in here. I hope.
I think the journals are here. We should find a way up to that vent.
Hey, maybe. Now, this is probably when I should have walked in here and grabbed it, because he's not gonna be interested in the books now. Crap. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait. Maybe he'll walk over. Yeah, you can kind of see him now, like squinting in the light. Yeah. Man, that sucks. I'm gonna have to add them to the end of the video. Yeah, that does stink. Oh well. Sadly, I think this is like towards the end of the chapter too. But like I said, you can get through here very fast. You don't have to sit here and like take as much time as I have been. You can get through it very quickly.
Are you ready? Oh, whoops.
It's a Polaroid.
Let me see. I think it still works. Yeah, come here. Now smile, all right? Don't lose it.
And you can sit there and shake it until you can see it. Now, actually, you can get different pictures. You can get one where you're not wearing any of the hats that you found before, or you can get one where you're not wearing a hat at all. I think that's as many times as you can shake it, but yeah. So and then that will carry with you to the end of the game, because you'll get to see this one towards the end of the game, this picture again, and you'll have the hat, whichever hat you're wearing now.
Okay, up here. Hey, don't fall.
Let me see, I think I have to get around that, because there's actually a treasure over there that I know of. I want to try to get across there if I can. I think I'm going to have to climb up here, turn around, and... Okay, maybe he's not going to let me. Nope. Try to figure out, let me see if I can't get up a little bit higher. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let me see. It's over there, but I just can't. The game's not letting me. There we go. Kind of have to, I guess, just do it really fast to get back over here. And so this is the last collectible, a pirate snow globe. And this should be the last collectible, you know, here in this level, but I have to come back through here to be able to get back to get those 2 optional conversations that I sadly missed. Can't. You should be able to just like climb across. So maybe I have to climb. Okay, I guess that's what I have to do. Yeah, because you bump the statue there. And now that we've made it up here, we can get into the air vent.
There.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
I believe this is the right way to go. I think that other way would have just been a dead end.
Okay, I'm in.
Can you get the door open?
Hold on. It's locked from this side too.
And look around, is there a key nearby?
So I'm gonna have to find the key.
Codeine. Lots of painkillers.
Let me see. There's a picture of the woman, Ken, Evelyn, and their son, Eddie. And that's the key. There's one more. I think the final note here is here. Evelyn, I was hoping you wouldn't have to write. I was hoping I wouldn't have to write this letter. I was hoping our last conversation made my intentions clear. I was hoping that ignoring your repeated attempts to contact me would eventually send the right message. Discovering you sent my daughter a check in the mail means the message was too subtle for someone like you. I don't need your money, and more to the point, I don't want your money. I can take care of my family just fine without your help. It's insulting to both of our intelligences to pretend that your hollow gesture would somehow rekindle our relationship. What little was left of our bond died the moment you couldn't bother to show up for Dad's funeral. Right up to the moment he drew his last breath, he still loved you. I don't. I pray you find peace with whatever it is you've been seeking your entire life, but do not contact me or my family again. Edmund. So you can see...
Well, that's sad.
Obviously, you know, but you can kind of tell, you know, that was the way that it was going to go. She always wanting to leave, Evelyn always wanting to leave to go search out, you know, whatever treasure hunting, and then the dad wanting to stay home, Ken wanting to stay home with the son. The son would grow to resent the mom. The marriage probably would have ended, probably by her doing, not Ken's, or they may have, that's probably what happened. They probably broke up or become divorced.
Didn't see any journals.
Alright, well, we still got the other locked door, so come on.
And then, you know, like I said, Edmund ended up growing to resent his mom, and she, you know, in her older years wanted to rekindle a relationship with him. He didn't want it, so. But, I mean, you could kind of tell that's the way it was going to go.
Wow. Journals galore. Well, let's see what we find.
But you know, sadly, there are gaps in the story that you kind of have to piece together. But it's an easy enough story, you know, that you can kind of tell what happened, like I said. But I do wish they would have added a couple more notes here or there, just to kind of help fill in the story.
Nope.
Let me read that. Tsar, Peter the Great, and the Amber Room. Kolya Yurkov, St. Petersburg State University. And just, I believe I know which box it's in. I believe it's the one under the big desk there in the center of the room. I don't believe it's this one, but if it is, you know, that's fine.
No.
Viking Treasures of Vinland, Stefan Tremblay, University of Toronto. Like I said, I believe this is what we're looking for here in this box.
Whoa. Sam.
Oh, you got something? This is it.
Riches of Paradise?
And so I'll go ahead and read. Evelyn bought a first edition of a journal history of the pirates from a collector along with a stack of 18th century documents. Among them I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crew on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could Riches of Paradise refer to? If he sent this letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him, so where is it? Need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Picture caption, Joseph Burns, map caption, last known sighting, note above letter, what are these markings? And all. So you can see Joseph Burns, the caption there, and then last known sighting, Madagascar, need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. You can kind of get an idea of where everything is. And the Joseph Burns letter is the one that we read at the beginning of the game, so they're obviously not going to let us read it again right now. Actually, I meant to flip the page.
Whoa. Henry Avery. Gunsway heist.
Actually, okay, I can't go back and I can't read it.
Oh, what do you got there?
I've never seen this one.
Yeah, me either. But that's definitely Mom's handwriting.
Put up your hands. Slowly.
Hey, there's no need for that.
What is he holding?
Hey, you keep your gun on me.
Give me my journal.
All right. I'm sorry, Nathan. So what now?
Now, we wait for the police.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that headache.
Stop.
I mean, the hassle of ruining two kids' lives, that's...
I really don't want to shoot you.
Come on, lady, it was no harm, no foul, all right?
We all must face the consequences for our actions.
And at least let him go. I brought him down here so he could see our mom's stuff. That's it, he had nothing to do with this.
What?
I'm telling you that this is all on me.
No. Your mother's stuff.
Yeah, that journal. It was our mom's.
You're Cassandra Morgan's boys.
Hi?
My God. I could have shot you.
Yeah, you still might, so, do you mind?
You knew our mom?
She worked for me. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm a collector of sorts.
That's sort of an understatement.
So, Mom was like your translator?
Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met. We could have accomplished so much together. But then her illness... I'm sorry.
It's all right. Happened a long time ago.
Of all her discoveries, this would have been her crowning achievement. Sic parvis magna.
Greatness from small beginnings.
Sir Francis Drake's motto. Yeah, Latin and historical figures. Those were our dinner conversations. We were a weird family.
Did she ever tell you her theories regarding Sir Francis Drake and his heirs?
Sir Francis Drake didn't have any heirs.
Yeah.
That's what history tells us. But your mother and I believed otherwise. Learning that old pirate's secrets is just one more adventure I have to let go. I guess there's a lot I have to let go. Forgive me. Ramblings of an old woman. Here. It is as much yours as it is mine. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll be able to finish what she started.
Yeah, so, we're off the hook, right?
I'll handle the police. You found your way in. I trust you can see yourself out. Hmm?
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
Sorry about the mess.
Come on, Nathan. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Holy shit. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Sam?
Ma'am?
Oh,
The police. You all right?
Wait, we have to do something.
yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
Can't just leave her here.
There's nothing we can do for her. All right, we have to run. If the cops find us here, then this...
Ma'am?
Nathan! We gotta go. Right now. Oh, shit. Window! Window! Come on!
Okay. You, check upstairs. You, come with me. Copy that.
And so now we have to escape.
Wait up.
After finding out, you can kind of see the backstory, and you also now know their last names. You know, in most cases like this,
Crap.
you know, they dislike their father so much, so they're gonna they wouldn't take his last name if they ever did. I'm not sure. They don't really kind of say what even their dad's name was. But so they take the name Morgan, so their names are actually, instead of Drake, are Nathan Morgan and Samuel Morgan.
The chimney. Come on.
Coming.
And you know, that you kind of get an idea of who their mom was and who their family is. You know, not the dad so much.
Took you guys long enough. We're here, aren't we?
The front gate looks clear.
Front gate.
They're on the ground
Got it.
somewhere. They are? Don't think so. Let's be careful on the way.
Okay.
But you know, there's nothing.
Nathan! You alright? You there! Don't move! Run for it!
They don't talk about the dad at all. So I can't say, you know, if he was like what his importance was, but you know, their mom obviously was a great or a brilliant historian, as Evelyn said.
Go, go, go!
And this is definitely a nice chapter. I like that they went ahead and kind of explained it in so much detail. You know, they definitely could have left some, and they did leave some of it. You know, kind of with there's still answers. You know, like what did they find? Like their dad. I don't even know where I'm going now. I lost. Okay. You know, like you know who their dad was, all that kind of stuff. But it is not. You know, it is nice just how much they did tell you, and they didn't leave, you know, just for speculation. They did clear up a lot of loose ends and questions that a lot of people had, especially when they talked. They kind of hinted at it back in Uncharted 3.
On the bike, now, come on. All right, hold on tight. I'd say we're clear. But we catch our breath for a second. Some night, huh?
Some night. That old lady.
Hey. Hey, you listen to me. That wasn't our fault back there. I mean, that lady, she was, sick. I mean, it's okay to feel bad, but there was nothing we could do about it.
So what are we gonna do now? I can't go back to the orphanage. You can't go back to your job.
Then we don't.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. We get as far away from this place as we possibly can.
Yeah? And how long till the cops find us?
Oh, I think they'll be looking for Nathan and Samuel Morgan.
Yeah, that's us.
What if it wasn't? Nathan, back at that mansion, you knew just as much about that stuff as that poor old lady. Here, I always felt that we were destined for something great. But until tonight, I didn't know what that meant. But this, Mom's unfinished work, this is our chance to restart our lives with brand new identities.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know some guys. Pretty good at forging papers, too. Now, as for our new name, Mom believed that Sir Francis Drake had heirs. Who's to say he didn't?
You're serious, aren't you?
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together, we're gonna go far. So what do you say? Nathan Drake?
Everything changed after that. You know, we became explorers, adventurers. Mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
You know, for a while it felt like, you know, if we weren't taking turns going to jail, it was because we were in jail together. And after I lost him, or after I thought I lost him,
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
something like that. That's it. Now you know everything.
With you, I doubt that that's everything. But it's a lot.
Love to know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking that you're lucky that I found you when I did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't lose a limb or anything. It would have been a royal pain getting you out of here.
How did you, find me anyway?
Oh, you know, easy. Just follow the sound of gunfire.
No, I mean, how did you get here? Oh, of course.
Come in, Sully.
Hey, darling. How's he doing?
Oh, you know, he's banged up, but he's alive. Par for the course. Now we just need to rescue the other Drake.
What do you mean?
I'll let Nate tell you.
Hey, pal. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it. So what happened to Sam?
Rafe's got him.
Shit. You know where they are?
Yeah, they're headed to the northern side of the island. See if you can find a place to set down over there. Once we get Sam, we're gonna need to get out of here pretty quick.
Copy that. Hey, what about the treasure?
Forget it. We don't need it.
But Alcazar.
No, there is no Alcazar.
It's all bullshit. Wait, you mean the debt, the escape?
Yeah, Sam made it all up. What an asshole, right? Look, I'll fill you in on everything when I see you, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait. Look, you two be safe down there.
You know us.
Treja.
Thanks.
Sure.
No, I mean, thanks for saving me. Again.
I almost didn't this time.
Right.
Come on. I got us a ride. So, we're headed to the northern...
And I should have stopped the chapter there, you know, after the cutscene, but it kind of just tied in with the last chapter, so I didn't really kind of want to ruin it, because it wasn't like an abrupt stop. It was just like, you know, Nate telling Elena what happened, and then the, you know, what happened after, you know, after that. So that's why I wanted to kind of let it, you know, let everything just go together. But I still need to go back for that optional conversation, so that's what will be at the end of the video. I won't commentate any of that. I'll just go back to that spot, do the optional conversations, and then I'll end the video there. But I'm going to officially end the video here. I thank you for watching. Next time we'll begin Chapter 17. And I said that Chapter 16 had a lot of treasures. I thought it did. It was actually Chapter 17 and onward. This is kind of, they didn't really space out the treasures that well. They kind of, and the collectibles, everything's going to be here just like all together at the end of the game. Everything's like the last couple chapters. There's going to be a whole lot of collectibles to find, so that's going to kind of drag these chapters out quite a bit. So that'll be fun, but until then, let everyone.
Hey, they've got your favorite book here.
Really? Which one?
A general history of the robberies and murders of the most notorious pirates.
Yeah, more like a generally made-up history. Even the author's name is a fake.
Fake or not, this looks like a first edition.
Are you serious? Man, this place, man. Wow.
Want to take it with you?
Nah. It'll just disintegrate in my backpack.
You could sell it. Then you wouldn't need to take that job.
Well, tonight, let's just stick with what already belongs to us.